All right. Okay. And now you're in a relationship. You really need to build your love bank. You really need to plan your daily activities with your partner. In this video, I'm going to discuss the practical tools to grow your love bank. The practical tools to grow your love bank. What do relationship and financial planning have in common? Both need constant monitoring, attention, and consistency. You don't just have to open a bank account and then lay back or relax and say, I've done it. Maybe your guy met you, or your husband met you, or your woman met you, and then you say, now I've gotten my own man, or I've gotten my own woman, therefore I have to relax. No, you have to. Just like when you open a bank account, you must have to make a deposit every now and then. That is how you increase and then grow your bank account. Because when you don't deposit or put money inside your bank account, your account will be dormant. That is how your relationship will be dormant if you don't continue to build and bank on it daily. Now, we all know that opening bank account is only the beginning of a long and continuous process of monitoring your spending and making consistent deposits to grow your balance. However, oftentimes in relationship, partners work so hard to be charming, compassionate, and attentive in the honeymoon phase. Sometimes because when you meet your partner newly, then there is this aura that comes out from it, maybe the sweetness that comes out from it, and every now and then you tend to meet each other, call each other, and all those things. And once people say I do, especially in marriage, oh my God, they sit back and say, I have done it. I have done it, and then that is the end. And that is why in a relationship, so many persons are having different problems. Now, it is no wonder that once the goodwill from the honeymoon phase evaporates, because of this phase, this period will soon come to an end. Friction and conflict begins to surface, and then the foundation of the relationship starts to crumble, because you are no longer banking from what ignited the love. Now, if you do not build your bank, that is your love bank, your relationship is going to crumble. Whenever you make consistent deposits in your account, your security and confidence in your financial future increases. When you later have to make some withdrawal, you know what will happen. It doesn't seem to be much of strain, since you still have a healthy bank balance. Remember. However, let's say maybe that you don't have enough money in the bank and haven't made many deposits. Then, when you have to pay some big bills, it causes tremendous anxiety and worries about the future. When couples focus on the growth of their relationship, and make a consistent effort to build their relationship portfolio with sustained enthusiasm, they are depositing into the love bank. Even when they have conflict or argument, which is inevitable in a relationship, of course it is inevitable, they bounce back quickly, since they are confident in their love and trust for one another. Remember, we discussed trust issue in our past video. Please don't forget to go down to our YouTube channel and watch, and then please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. However, when there aren't many deposits being made towards relationship building, then every small withdrawal, that is every small conflict, argument, erodes their sense of safety and trust in the relationship. Now, how can couples work towards growing their relationship portfolio, that is towards growing their love bank? Remember, I said I'm going to discuss the practical ways to grow the love bank, and one of them is rituals of connection. Every cultural tradition and every family has its own rituals. These rituals serve to create a sense of unity, togetherness, and bonding between family members, tribes, culture. For instance, a family that sits together to eat dinner and discusses the happening of the day is making a deliberate attempt at connecting and checking in with each other at the end of a busy day. Remember what St. Paul tells us in the scripture: a family that prays together lives together. This is it. When you eat together, you are staying together. Similarly, it is important for couples to create rituals of connection, which is an anchor for the relationship. Example of ritual that can initiate be going, like going for a walk every evening after a walk, going for a walk after a work, and or cooking or eating together, praying together, and so many other things you can do to keep your relationship going. Rituals of connection need to be one, consistent. You don't do it today and then you will not do it tomorrow. No. When you start up something, you must have to be consistent with it. Otherwise, that attention, that love you are trying to build may not be there. Second, uninterrupted, giving your partner full attention. When you began your relationship, you were giving each other attention, calling, checking on each other, but after a while, because you are now the owner of the house, no more attention. Don't stop at that. Continue doing what you started. Achievable, something that can be incorporated realistically into your everyday life. Like what we discussed in our previous video, I told us, try to do new things. Don't always rely on the old things you have been doing. Don't rely on the old things you have been doing. Try new things. Try new activity. Second one is daily appreciation. Some persons, some couples do not know how to appreciate their partner. You must learn how to appreciate your partner every now and then. If you want to become a relationship millionaire, that is your love to grow bigger, then I can say enough the importance of cultivating a daily appreciation habit. I don't need to stress enough on this. Research has shown that our brain tends to have a negativity bias. And when somebody gives you something, you do not say thank you or something like that. Remember the famous quote of gratitude. This served us a purpose as cavemen and women, since being attuned to danger signal meant we would survive. However, when we tend to focus too much on the negativity in our partner and tend to overlook and ignore the positivity, it begins to weaken the emotional stability of the relationship. One, by making appreciation a conscious habit, you are rewriting your brain from the anxious, fight, mood to calm, safe, positive mode. Then at the end of each day, make it a point to highlight and appreciate 3 things about your partner. Your partner's thoughts, your partner's action, in and out action, words and qualities. Another benefit of the appreciation habit is that you are now training your mind to focus on identifying 3 positive, loving qualities rather than constantly collecting data on the negative. Because so many persons are good at that. The only thing they are good at sifting is the negative aspect of a person. They will never say anything good about you, but what they are after is the negative aspect of your personality. So when you cultivate the habit of saying positive things about your partner, you are growing your love bank. This is a great way to increase the deposits in your love bank. And then the third one, listening attentively. We've discussed this in our previous message. Paying attention and listening to your partner. Mindful and attentive listening is fast becoming a lost art. You see, and that is why so many marriages and relationships are crumbling today, because that's listening ability is no longer there. So the advent of electronic devices has created more opportunities for us to be divided in our attention task, people and relationship. Because you can do it with your technology, with your phone, nothing more. However, technology is not only corporate, it is even good. When you feel anxious or blamed by your partner, often there is a tendency to block out what he or she is saying and to have your own unique narratives playing inside your head because it is on phone. This might take the form of mind reading. I know what she's about to say, or I know what she's saying, or he is saying. Jumping to conclusion. So many persons are good at this. When somebody is about telling you something, you've not allowed the person to finish, then you conclude, I know he doesn't love me, or I know she doesn't love me. Filtering. Holding on selectivity to the negative comment that your partner might have said and must come. Like you want to select only the sentence, the part that suits you in every argument when your partner says something. It does not make any sense. It does not make any sense, which means you are not listening attentively. All these cognitive distortion arises from an anxious mind, and then it creates a war between couples when trying to communicate. Now, this is my advice. Make a conscious effort to pay full attention or to pay full attention to your partner when he or she is talking. Make steady eye contact. We discussed it before. When you are discussing with your partner, make a steady eye contact. Use appropriate body language to express your focus and attention, and make a concerted effort to understand your partner's point of view. It mustn't always be your own point of view, without jumping to avoid quick solution. And after your partner has finished speaking, allow your partner, give your partner the privilege to speak. Reflect and mirror what you heard and ask for clarification so that you can fully absorb the essence of the message. Some persons do not have that patience, and that is why they jump into conclusion. Practice these always, yet effective. This is an effective tool. It's very simple but effective on a daily basis. And then your relationship will grow in happiness, health, and fulfillment. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thank you very much.